danger, Chakwara danger, Chakwara danger, danger, my danger. Odu obodobo, Chakwara danger, my danger. You gonna have tension, my girl. Ewo, Chakwara danger, ewo. Mommy, you gonna have tension, my girl. Ewo, Chakwara danger, ewo. You gonna have tension, my girl. Ewo, Chakwara danger. You gonna have tension, my girl. Ewo, Chakwara danger. Ebe na pamba, mano bube. Ebe na wamba, mano bube. Ajumi eba obanje. Endo wana ajumi eba obanje. Eyi mataro no kambani eba obanje. Ami wata si na mire binike. Ami wata bume wana nakota. Ami wata bume wana nakota. Aku mando kanile na mukando. Aku mando kanile na musenyo. Aku mando kanile na nakota. Nwanne m agbanje, ahụ agbanje, nwanne m abụ m agbanje. Ebe na-egbe ga-egbu, ebe na-ebe na-akpa mgba, mana otu kwenye ekwu. Okwere omume, ebe na-ebe na-akpa mgba. Ha, ebe na-ebe na-akpa mgba, mana otu kwenye ekwu. Ebe na-ebe na-akpa mgba, mana ndị ụga niile ihe bụ ọgbanje. Abụ m ọgbanje, nwanne m abụ m ọgbanje. Na-abụ ihe niile. Ebe na-ebe ga-egbu, ebe na-ebe na-akpa mgba, mana ebe na-ebe. What's up, family and friends? Welcome to the Woke Nation, our nation of factual truth, where we feel free to share knowledge and spread the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without faint. Where we also encourage you to live your life, enjoy your life, and the only best way to live and enjoy your life is through the knowledge of factual truth. You were born to live, explore, and enjoy your life. Don't let anyone rob you that. Don't let any concept that somebody made up. I want you to understand that if you believe there's maybe a certain time some people were inspired or received revelation or vision or dream from God, you can also do the same thing. So why are you living by what they experienced and living your own experience, or you are basing your own experience based on their own experience? No. You have to have your own experience. They didn't have two hairs. Whatever you say you have today, they have it. Whatever they had then, you still have it today. So what made them special? What made them over your life? It is your ignorance. You believe in the nonsense that, oh yeah, some people are choosing, some people are anointed, some people are better than you. You gotta wake up and live your life. Understand that person you are saying is a man of God or woman of God, and you believe in what they're saying. And these people tell you that God speaks. Now try to tell them that God also speaks to you, to them. Try to tell them also what God said to you when you are sleeping, when you are meditating, when you are imagining. You can hear certain voice, you can see certain things. That's the same thing they did, and tell you it is God, and you believe them. I remember when I was a pastor, we were in a ministry. So every morning when we come to office, we do the morning prayer and maybe share some words and say what we're gonna do during the day. Then we were there. A young guy came in and he says he's an evangelist, and he was speaking to the general overseer. He has a Mercedes car, and this guy said to him that God sent him to tell him to sell that car and give him the money. He said, "My friend, if you are hungry, I can give you money to go and eat." I laugh. So recently, when I remember that, I laugh. Those that are telling you God send them, if you tell them God send you, they will not be happy with you. It's because you believe them, they keep telling you that, and they see you buying it. Okay, they keep lying to you, because the only way somebody can make you to follow and sponsor them financially is by lying to you. If they cannot tell you the truth, if they tell you the truth, you will not follow them, because they cannot tell you the truth. If you are a follower of truth, you will not be following men. You will not be following people, because every truth is based on fact. You have to prove all things. You have to verify what they're saying. So if they say that God sent them, and this God, you believe that this God created all of you, and this God can speak. God is not maybe canned in only in a place or to certain people, as you have been made to believe. So why would God speak to you through somebody? Think about that, and that's why I titled this "They Don't Know." So welcome once again. Yem Zulu, I don't know how to say your name. I think it's Indian name. So you're welcome. He says raining over there. We're having summer over here, so it's good. Although it rains sometimes, it rained yesterday here. Now, they don't know. The reason why you are a believer is because you don't know. And when I'm talking about them, I'm talking about believers. Believers are worshippers, so I'm talking about the worshippers. They don't know. That's why they believe. That's why they worship. Because worship is for slaves. Slaves don't have their own say. Slaves don't have their own God. Slaves don't have their own way of worship. They follow what the slave master say. Whatever the slave master gives to them, they observe. So they don't know. But the funny thing is this: you see believers arguing that they know. I know the God I'm serving. Have you seen this God? No. You cannot know the God you are serving, especially when you believe that God exists. That God is all powerful. That God can do all things. That God is not limited. Then why can't that God speak to you? Why can't that God show up? Why are you still confused? Why are you still ignorant? Why are you telling me you need to go to school? You need to go to work? You need to go to... No! Let God take care of you. If God is all powerful, you don't need to work for God to bless you. You don't need to do anything. He's supposed to be able to do that. God is all powerful. He can speak things. He said he spoke words into existence. So he can speak into existence without you having to work. Think. But I have time today, so we're going to talk because I'm off. Okay, so I'm here. I'm going to talk. And we're going to talk. I'm going to go through the Bible also as to do my business as usual, to open the eyes of our people, using even what they believe is true. They believe the Bible is the truth. And that's why I tell them, welcome to the Bible study. The worshippers don't know. Believers don't know. Anyone that is worshiping anyone or anything don't know. Because when you have knowledge, you will not worship. No. When you have knowledge of that person or that thing, you will not worship them. Because there is nothing they can do for you that you cannot do for yourself. There is nothing. They can do for you that you cannot do for. But it is lack of knowledge that makes you a slave, that makes you a believer. That's why somebody said that a man or somebody armed with knowledge is unfit to be a slave. I am unfit to be a worshiper. There's nothing, there's no power, there's no force that can make me again to worship any God, any man, any woman, or anything. It doesn't matter what that is. It doesn't matter who that is. I will rather die than to worship. I will rather die than to worship any god or any goddess. I will never do that. Worship for what? If you want me to worship you, then you have to worship me too. The left and right hand, they wash together. The left hand don't wash only the right hand. No, both for you to have clean hands, the both hands must wash together. If you want us to be natural, if you want us to be balanced, whoever or whatever you want me to worship must also worship me. They don't know, therefore they believe only. And that's why Jesus said to them in the Bible, in Mark chapter 5 verse 36, he said, do not be afraid, only believe. That's what makes them believers. They believe only. They don't go beyond belief. They don't go beyond what is written. They don't go beyond what their slave master commanded them, which they call the commandments of God. Some of them say it is 10. Some of them say it's more than 10. Some of them say it's less than 10. But that's because they don't know, therefore they believe only. They are unstable. They are unstable in all their ways because they are believers. They don't know. When you don't know what to do, you don't know why you are stumbling. Then you can be blaming whoever or whatever. But when you know, you will stand your ground and do the right thing. Even if you got it wrong before, you will get it right now. Because you know. They don't know. Therefore, you see them exhibiting erratic behavior in everything. They are not steady. They quote this place, he said, what did they change? They keep changing, deteriorating in everything. That's why you see them having different denominations, different doctrines. They keep changing it. They keep modifying it. That's why you see their book, the Lion Book, keep having different versions. Because they don't know, therefore they believe only. They don't know, therefore they don't understand. No matter how you want to simplify it, to make it so plain that even a toddler can understand it, a believer, a grown believer can never understand. They are believers. You see what happened? We have been sharing that post on Facebook. Bishop Edebo said that he spent 7 hours in a room with a cobra, and the cobra did not bite him. In a church, right? Giving that testimony. Guess what? There are many educated people there that know things about cobra, but they will still yell amen and they see it as a miracle. Although they know the truth that, if you don't provoke cobra, it will not bite you. And someone else will pull it and show us. Somebody spent 72 hours. That's 3 days, right? 72 hours with cobra, no single bite, to prove to the world that you can stay with cobra, as they are so poisonous, but they will not bite you if you don't provoke them. But imagine when that bishop was sharing that testimony to those gullible crowd. Even the educated ones that know about snakes, they will still say, or they will nod their head. That's why I said, whether they know it or not, they are all evil. Because they know, but okay, just maintain, just maintain. I keep saying that it is those educated ones that are making the illiterate, the uneducated ones to keep believing. I think that when they listen to educated ones with that big grammar, they say, this person has traveled abroad, all over the world. This person must be saying the truth. He said there is God. He said there is Jesus. So I must continue believing. If they traveled and they come and still believe in the same thing, you see, illiterates still believing because the president of America believe in God. White people believe in God. That's why you believe. They lack understanding. They always learning, but they don't understand. They will never come to the knowledge of the truth. They can never. But they will tell you, I know, I know. They don't. They don't know, therefore, they walk in ignorance. Ignorance is what they call mystery. Mystery. They tell you their God walked in a mysterious way. That means their God walked in ignorance. They don't know. My God, oh, you don't know how God walks. God walks in a mysterious way. Somebody that, oh, you know what? Oh, only God knows why it happened. Only God knows. But you say that those that trust in God, something will not happen. Then it happened. We show you it happened. You say only God knows. God understands. Somebody tell you that he raises the dead. Even the material from him raised the dead. Then his own son died. He could not raise the dead. You still raise it. God take him home. You see, believers are so dumb that it's irritating, it's annoying. The reason why it's annoying to people like me is because we were once like that, and now we have come to the knowledge of the truth. We are telling the truth. They're saying, no, shut up, shut up. I didn't see anyone that was telling me the truth in my own time in ignorance the way I'm doing today. And I'm doing it with all boldness, with all knowledge, and not seeking for anyone's approval. I'm above whatever authority you have. I'm above it. Of course, I'm above your God. I'm a God killer. They are walking in ignorance. Ignorance is a mystery. Ignorance is what they call mystery. That's it. Their God walk in a mysterious way. So they don't know, they don't understand. They're walking in ignorance. They don't know, therefore, they hate themselves. For you to qualify to be a priest of God, you must hate yourself. And you prove it by hating everyone that does not believe in that God. Read your Bible about how God chose the Levites to be his priests among the 12 tribes of Israel. They have to kill their own parents, kill their own siblings, kill their own neighbors, just for them to be on the Lord's side. You have to kill. Hate yourself. For you to be on the Lord's side, you must hate yourself. And you see them say, yeah, I hate myself. Leave me in it. Yeah, let me be. God is useless. Yeah, okay. Believe what you believe. Jesus repeated the same thing that the Levites. Jesus said, for you to qualify as his disciple, you must hate your parents, hate your siblings, hate your wife, hate your children, and your own very life. Yet you see people saying, no, you're taking it. That's not what Jesus means. Shut up. That's what it means. When I say I hate you, you don't say, no, I don't mean that. Yeah, I'm taking it out. No, you know that I say I hate you. Then somebody say you must hate your parents. You say, no, I mean putting Jesus first. Fuck Jesus. Why should you put Jesus first before your parents? You can see your parents, you cannot see Jesus. Now hear what he said even in 1 John chapter 4, right? I think verse 20 or 22. He said that, how can you say you love God you have not seen, and you hate your own brother whom you can see? Your brother can help you in your time of need. God cannot. There is no single person in his or her right mind that will tell you that this is what God has done for them. You must be out of your mind to say God has done anything for you. Because not God has shown up to do anything for you. But you say, God bless me. God is the one giving me strength. You are stupid. What if I tell you that it is crocodile that is giving you the strength you are using? You say, no. Why can you say that? At least crocodile, I can go to the river and find crocodile and show you. This is the crocodile responsible for all your exploits. You say, no, it is God, the one God. Idiot. It is your might. Every of your achievement in this world, directly or indirectly, is by your might. Without you moving, it will not happen. It will not happen. Without you doing what you're supposed to do, it will not happen. And sometimes it happens by chance because you happen to be there. Come on. They don't know. Therefore, they attack truth speakers. They attack the truth and those who speak the truth because they don't know. So they think you are ignorant like them, as them. So they attack you. They say, shut up. No, it's not everything you must know. There are things you will just let them be like that. Let it be like that. Know that you don't know something doesn't mean everybody don't know something. You don't know something means there is someone else that know it. Oh, you alone cannot know all things. You alone is not almighty. It is when all of us come together we become almighty. But individually we are mighty. I am mighty. You are mighty. That's why you see them attacking the truth and the speaker of truth. They attack you no matter what. They don't wish you to see the next day. But nature always take its course. They are the one that die first. They are the one that suffer first. They say I will suffer, me suffer. Look at me. Bring my age. Look at any believer that is of my age compared to of us. If I'm not better than that believer, you listen to me again. Never you accept what I'm saying again. If they are doing the same thing I'm doing, living with the same amount of money I have, and they look like me, bring them. You will think they are my grandfather. I take care of myself. I listen to my body. I listen to myself. I use my might. I don't need any God to assist me. You need to see me when I was a believer. I was looking haggard. Because I want to make heaven. This world is useless, so I want to make heaven. Not all these hypocrites you call Christians that they don't know what they are lying to themselves. They tell you they want to make heaven, but they don't want to live like Jesus that they are following to, which they say is the way to heaven. How can you make the heaven that Jesus said to you when you are not living like Jesus? But Jesus never existed. That's why I quit. I ran away. I found out, Jesus never existed. So I've been wasting my time all these years. I will never continue. A fool at 50 is a fool forever, not 40. That means at age of 50, you're not supposed to continue being stupid. Because the more you live, the more experience you should have. Why are you only experiencing your God in dream, in vision, in revelation, but not in reality? And you continue living that way. And you say